Have you ever thought about how the energy hidden within you can transform your life and guide you towards your goals? In the name of God, hello to all my dear friends. I hope you're doing well and that your lives are beautiful and easy. All right, everyone. We want to start a series of new files under the title of Laws. We're going to examine these laws one by one so that we can live more comfortably and move better along our paths and in our lives. Learning these laws has a few benefits for us. You get to know the law and act according to it. You don't act against the law anymore. But this requires you to do the exercises if they're given and to come up with examples for yourself based on this energy and these laws being shared with you. It's really important to stay aware at every moment. So listen carefully and do the exercises diligently. Guys, to get into these laws, we need to learn the basic laws. We need to understand what these basic laws are. It's really important. These basic laws are the foundation for all other laws. Think of it like a house. The basic laws are like the foundation, which is the base that the columns and roof sit on. So it's very important for you to learn these basic laws. The first and most important law we need to learn is the law of energy. The law of energy is something that exists within us and is connected to us. When we talk, when you listen, when you move, you're using energy to say something, to make a move, or to listen to something. You're consuming energy. Now, when you're thinking about something, that thought is driven by a force that is coming in called energy. You have energy. We all have energy. Right now, as we're alive, we're breathing and we have energy. Whether it's spiritual energy or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. What's important is that there's energy at work. Some people call it spiritual energy, some call it God, and some call it the soul. They're all essentially the same. In reality, it's the energy that radiates from within you, and there's energy in the universe as well. There's energy that makes the earth rotate around itself, and energy that makes the earth revolve around the sun. There's energy that causes the sun and the earth to revolve around the galaxy and the solar system. There's energy that causes the solar system to revolve around galaxies, and energy that makes galaxies rotate around each other. There's energy. It's something, a potential and actual force. Why do we say potential and actual? Because we can influence it in relation to ourselves. Right now, I'm sitting here. I can go sit over there. I'm talking right now. I can say something else. So all of this is related to us, and there are energies we don't know about that we can influence. Like, for example, the movement of planets, our movement around the sun, the movement of animals, and many other things. I say this because I'm not claiming to know everything. I'm saying I don't know. Maybe it can happen. Maybe it can't. This is why we might be able to influence things. This force made the fire cold for Prophet Abraham, or turned it into a garden. You know what I mean. It's influential, but all of this depends on your inner acceptance of this law. The more you accept it, the more you can influence energy. This concept of energy is a basic one. Now we want to define a few questions. The first question was, what is energy? We gave a very brief explanation of it in just a couple of minutes. The next question is, how is energy created? When our energy focuses on something, it gets created. Automatically, if your energy focuses on bad things, it creates bad things. If your energy focuses on good things, it creates good things. There are channels within us that each go in different directions. If these internal channels focus on something, that thing will definitely be created. These internal channels are like thoughts, feelings, body, and beliefs. What does that mean? Your thought, if you look at your basic thought, it's your thinking action. You know what I mean? This thinking action has a lot to say. We'll talk about it now. If your thinking action is focused on good things, it creates good things. If it's focused on bad things, it creates bad things. If your feelings are focused on bad feelings, it creates bad things, and vice versa. What's the final action, guys? Action means your inner states, your inner thoughts about a subject, what position you take. If your position is good, good things happen. If your position is bad, bad things happen. I just want to tell you that what you accept deeply within you is what happens to you. Why am I saying this? Because everything comes from deep within you, from your very existence. That truth that goes beyond your physical body, that's your soul. They say that the soul means energy. They call it spiritual energy. Now, we don't care what it is. But if you can focus your thinking action, your feeling action, and your belief action on good things will happen. Unfortunately, we usually focus on bad things, and this focus on bad things keeps creating bad things for us. So it's really important to remind ourselves constantly about what our actions are. What are our thoughts? What are our feelings? What are our beliefs? What are we saying? We might be saying one thing, but deep down, our existence is saying something else. What you say doesn't matter. What your deep existence says is what matters, because that's what you've accepted. You know what I mean? So try to reach honesty so you can act sincerely. Reaching honesty means that your mind, your feelings, your beliefs, and your body all say the same thing. That's what reaching honesty means. Now, the next question that comes up is, where does energy exist? Guys, energy exists in everything. From a piece of stone, a piece of wood, a tomato tree, a bird, a dog. There's energy everywhere. People have energy in them. If you want to understand this, do this exercise. Think about how when you sit next to certain people, your mood automatically drops. That means your energy was drained or became negative. That person has an energy that opened the channels within you, and energy was exchanged, causing your energy to drop. On the other hand, there are some people whose presence boosts your energy. They lift your energy up, and that means that person transferred energy to you. This is how the flow works. Energy exists in everything, and you can receive energy from anything. From a certain perspective, they say stones have energy, and that's true. You know what I mean? But let me tell you one thing about these objects. Try not to draw energy from objects. Avoid drawing energy from objects because it might create a disturbance within you. The only thing you can draw energy from that is pure and constant, is God, or the connection you have with yourself, or the connection you have with your soul, or the connection you have with the source of life, with God. For example, it's not even that hard. Just think of God and talk to Him. That's how you become a companion of God. That's the flow. Everything has energy. Now, the next question is, how is energy created? It asks how energy itself is created. To find the answer to this question, you need to go to the creator of creation. Who is that? The spirit that was created. You need to go to that creator. Who is that? The moon, the stars, and all those things that have energy. They are created by God. You need to go to that. There are deep insights in this. If you're smart, you'll go to the main source or go to the spring. Once you reach the spring, you can relax about energy. You can use that energy in various ways. That's why in some of the mystical poetry of great figures from the Iranian plateau, like Hafez, Rumi, and Sayadi, there are profound poems about this topic. For example, they say, those who can turn soil into gold. Can it be that a glance can the first verse is important? It's our key. It says there are some people who can turn soil into gold with their eyes. You know, some people really are those who can reach the source. If you reach the main source, nothing will affect you anymore. In fact, you will be protected, you will be granted nobility, and you will achieve eternity. Many good things will happen to you. The only thing is that once you reach the source, stay in the source. Do you understand? This is the flow of our work. This is the law of energy. Guys, take energy seriously. The orbit of the sun around the galaxy, and all of this is guided and directed by energy. This energy is within us. The only advantage we have as humans is that we can direct energy and create. This law is very important. Try to listen to it several times. Try to be very precise about it and think about it. And know what other applications this energy you are using has. Surely, when you think about it, you will rise several levels above where you are now and grow. I love you all. Take care of yourselves.